cryptoids are going to come after us, but the cryptoids are going to come after us, but the cryptoids are going to come after us, but the cryptoids are going to come after us, but there is a notion this thing's coming down. They can't.
But they're trying to create their own asset-backed crypto. Backed crypto.
Cryptoid news. Cryptoid news.
It's been a turbulent week for the cryptocurrency market, sudden fall in prices following dramatic gains in the past months. As such, investors are on an emotional roller coaster ride every minute. Kim Ho-kyun takes a closer look into the side effects they experience nowadays.
Bitcoin blues and Bitcoin hysteria. These new terms reflect the feelings of cryptocurrency investors. As Bitcoin's value moves up and down, it's causing anxiety, stress, and depression to many people who invested in virtual currency. December saw unbelievable gains for cryptos, drawing in millions of Korean investors. But the market's also seen some huge declines, caused in part by the Korean government's announcements of regulations, and that's got investors lurching between despair and relief. Tens of thousands of people have posted online lamenting their losses. Many of the posters are young adults holding out hope for a payday that will change their lives.
I invested money because lots of people said they earned a lot, but since prices are falling, I feel gloomy. I'm pregnant, but I can't go to sleep because I keep looking at the price on my smartphone.
There is no one reason for the crypto market's heart-stopping volatility, but it's generally agreed that a lot comes from speculation and not the real value of the coins as an asset. Prices routinely jump several-fold in a matter of days. This keeps investors constantly checking their investments, thrilled one minute, anxious about an epic crash the next. A psychology expert says this phenomenon is especially evident in Korea, where she says there's a tendency to focus on quick returns because of uncertainty Koreans feel, not just in their personal lives, but in the future of their country.
People tend to feel angry when they feel that they are the only ones losing when others are making profits. They may think that nothing good is happening in their lives, and this can also lead to depression. I think this is more evident in Korea because of the instabilities caused by the threats coming from North Korea, the shift in political power, and concerns over economic recession.
The expert said people who've lost money should realize that now is a time to make sure the damage doesn't also become psychological. She recommended that investors try to focus on other activities to keep their mind off crypto's ups and downs and turn to their families and friends for emotional support. Kim Ho-kyun, Arirang News.
Hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. This is Tyrone with Cryptoid News, and we are experiencing another down day in the market. Today is the 1st of February 2018, and everything is down once again. The big news is that India has banned Bitcoin, or is banning Bitcoin, saying that it is not a currency, and that is a major impetus in the market going down today. So just a quick look, Bitcoin is down almost 10%, Ethereum down 5%, Ripple down underneath the dollar again. See Cardano down, Stellar. Look at Litecoin. This is EOS even down 50% from its highs. NEM off at least 50% from its highs. IOTA down below $2. Dash, you see, look at all these charts, and if you remember, just a month ago how the charts were just the opposite. But Dash is one, I'll talk about this more later in the video, but Dash is one that I will be attempting to load up on. Where the bottom is right now with the way the market is going, I can't call that, but I do believe that Dash, again, this one's down, it was double the price, a few weeks ago even, and that's what we want to do. It's a flight to quality. A lot of the speculative plays, in my opinion, are kind of losing their steam. This is, again, the flight to quality, in my opinion, in that the projects that are going to rise from the ashes are going to be those that are bringing projects to market. Those that are further out, that are still more speculation, I think those are going to recover slower. So right now is an opportunity. If there were coins that you think you had missed the boat on as they ran up last month, now is a time to put those on your radar and just wait out the storm. But again, keep these solid companies that are releasing projects on your radar, and as soon as this market turns around, I believe those are going to be the ones that regain their year highs sooner than the others. Okay, I'm over here at dashforcenews.com, and this is the article that was sent to me by the channel Tech Knowledge, and Dash's Game Changer, full scope of the Alt36 platform. So I touched on this briefly and how they are planning on using their payment platform to assist in the cannabis industry, which again is unbanked and needs a solution on how they can transact business with their customers. And so one of the things that we had talked about how they planned on using the Alt36 platform to help with the cannabis industry. And so one of the questions of what additional offerings will be included in the platform. And the CEO stated, facilitating a transaction is only one of the many features of our platform. Our goal is to provide merchants with an application that offers all the features required to operate in Dash efficiently and within compliance. Huge, within compliance. When a merchant, vendor, supplier, or customer registers in our platform, they immediately get access to a digital wallet, exchange account, bank account, automated tax calculations, real-time customer risk scoring, AML, KYC features, reporting tools, administrative portal, user management tools, point of sale, e-commerce, and in-app mobile payments. So goes on to say when a merchant registers in our system, they have the ability to invite their vendors and suppliers directly from their portal. Similarly, a supplier or vendor can invite a merchant through their portal, enabling seamless transactions between all parties in the supply chain. So this is very, very big news. They are in position to start offering this platform within the next month. Question here is one of the biggest challenges cryptocurrency business owners have faced is the inability to easily integrate into accounting and payroll systems, including for tax compliance. We know that is huge. Does Alt36 have a plan to deal with this? What about existing point-of-sale hardware and software used by businesses? And it goes on, Ramirez says, we have already integrated taxation services into the platform and will be performing integrations with the most popular accounting platforms, including QuickBooks, Xero, NetSuite, and FreshBooks. That's also huge. So what they're doing, so they're working it out with taxes. I mean, when it comes to the money, I think as long as the government is getting their tax income, that they're going to back off. They want their cut. I think that's one of the fears they have about businesses accepting cryptocurrencies is that the reporting will not be correct and that the government will not get their tax dollars. With this Alt36 platform, they're going to be able to alleviate that concern. And if the government knows that they're getting their correct percentage of taxes, then I believe that this is going to be able to move on further. Let's go quickly here. And so he goes on, and anyone that's familiar with the cannabis industry knows that the regulations are intense because it's still federally illegal, even though states have been able to change laws in their respective states. So this is what he says. So for our cannabis merchants, regulation is much more extensive due to federal regulations placed on the industry. And to provide enhanced due diligence, we've developed a full anti-money laundering know your customer program. So they said it's over 100 pages, and they're working with top FinCEN and state regulators to ensure all transactions on their platform comply with state and federal regulations. Additionally, our general counsel is one of the top cannabis lawyers in the industry and provides guidance on our go-to market strategies to ensure compliance with state-specific regulations. And this is huge, and this is all on the Alt36 platform. And again, it's a game changer. if they are the ones that are going to, again, if you live in a state that has not legalized cannabis, here in Colorado, they're going to be using this platform is first going to be released in California and Arizona. And if they're having the same problems as Colorado, just sitting on huge amounts of cash, again, which is a security risk, this is going to be accepted well, and it's going to be rolled out again within the next month. And it's something that I am extremely excited about, something that gets me excited even on a down day. Let's take a look at what they've done. So it looks very clean, looks ready to go. I am extremely excited once again about the Alt36 platform. Looking here at Dash on coinmarketcap.com, it is down almost 10.5% down to $616 per coin. And again, I don't know if this is the bottom, but it is one that I anticipate on purchasing. Again, there's a lot of FUD going on out there. We just have to wait to see where things settle after this India news is digested by the markets. But projects like Dash are going to rebound faster, in my opinion, once the turnaround in the market does occur. These companies that are going to be bringing things to market, that is what I believe the smart money is going to go towards. A lot of the speculation, a lot of these companies that aren't going to be bringing anything to the market till the end of 2018 or 2019. I believe the price of those coins or tokens will start to reflect that as the market moves away from the more speculative plays into the plays, again, that are bringing things to market sooner rather than later. Dash is that digital cash. They are solving many problems that are existing today that need solutions right now, and Dash is poised to take advantage of that. So even in a down market, you can have confidence holding on to a company, a project like Dash, and just look for opportunities to get in and to dollar cost average, lower your overall cost, because I do believe that by the end of the year, end of 2018, that Dash is going to be worth more than it is right now, and that is my opinion. Cryptocurrencies are not going to disappear regardless of the bad news that we've been experiencing over the last month. Again, no market, the price never goes straight up, nor will it go straight down if you are holding quality. If they are junk coins, then yeah, if there's no value there, then I think the market is going to shake that out. And those that do have value, the cream always floats to the top. So let's just close out today's video with one more story showing that the potential for cryptocurrencies is still alive and well, even with all of the negative news that's swirling around.
Major local online shopping mall and one of the nation's biggest currency exchange are joining forces to develop a system that would allow purchases using cryptocurrency. Although not an entirely new concept, it is still foreign to many in the nation. Here's Lee Jung-yeon with a closer look.
A major project is underway in South Korea for virtual currency. One of the country's biggest online shopping malls, We Make Price, and the largest local crypto exchange, Bithumb, are working on a system that'll see virtual currencies used on a large scale for their original purpose, namely buying things. Currently, Bithumb and We Make Price are waiting on government regulations on virtual currency to be finalized before launching the service. If this were to become possible, it would mean that 12 types of virtual currency, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, could be used to make purchases online. It's not the first time in Korea that a vendor has accepted virtual currency, but it is the first time that a major online retailer has done so. Crypto prices are notorious for their volatility, so transactions will reflect the coin's value in real time. But not everyone is convinced.
I think for now, the prices of cryptocurrency fluctuate too much, so I would think twice before using it as money. But it will be convenient if I could.
Virtual currency isn't yet backed by the government, so I think there is a risk. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's too soon to be used as currency.
In the United States, Bitcoin is already accepted by major online platforms such as Overstock, Expedia, and Microsoft. Japanese electronics store Big Camera has also started accepting it at their brick-and-mortar stores. So there's evidence that cryptos are gaining a foothold, but experts see significant downsides.
Current crop doesn't really have a central authority trying to stabilize the prices, so I think they're working against themselves in trying to make this a currency. The value is just too volatile.
Still, the expert says it might be worth a try.
It'll be an interesting experiment. I think a lot of people are going to look at this as perhaps trying to figure out what the future path of the cryptocurrency will be, whether it will be able to fulfill its original intention as a currency, or whether it'll just be a niche asset.
He also speculates that it could be years before the value of cryptos is stable enough for it to become a mainstream form of currency. Lee Jong-yeon, Arirang News.
Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. This is Tyrone with Cryptocurrency Alert. Please like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.
The information provided by Cryptoid News is for informational purposes only. It should not be considered legal or financial advice. You should consult with an attorney or other professional to determine what may be best for your individual needs.